Hello and welcome to AhaliBlogger.tech Vid-Blog on no password SSH, no problem. My name is Aleem H. Ali. And oh, by the way, I'm this handsome gentleman to the right. And in this Vid-Blog, we're going to configure a Linux client for passwordless SSH access to a remote Linux server. So, let's get started. All right, so as you can see on the screen here, this is a diagram that is used as part of the blog posting for no SSH password, no problem. What we're going to do here is log into the Linux client, generate the RSA keys, and push those keys to the database server. So let me go ahead and bring up my devices here. So as you can see on the screen here, the top one, 192.168.92.129, is my Linux client, and the bottom, 192.168.92.131, is my database server. So before I do any configurations, let me go ahead and SSH into that database server. So SSH root at 192.168.92.131. All right, so it's looking for an ECDSA fingerprint. I'll type in yes, and when I do that, it will prompt me for the password. Okay, so it's asking for the password. So let me exit out of there. Next, let's go ahead and generate those RSA keys. So I'll type in SSH keygen -t RSA, and now we'll put it in the default location. I'll hit enter here. I'll keep the passphrase empty, and I'll do it one more time. And now the RSA keys has been generated. So let's go ahead and change the directory to that SSH folder, do an ls, and as you can see, we have the RSA public keys. And the known host has already been assigned for this database server. All right, so let's go ahead and pass those keys, or the public key, to the database server, as well as create the authorized directory. So to prove that the authorized directory is not there, I'll go to the database server, then I'll change my directory to SSH, do an ls, and it's not there. All right, so back on the Linux client, have my command already here. Now I'll change the user to root and the host name or IP to that of the database server, 192.168.92.131. And now I'll hit enter. Give it a few seconds here, then it will prompt me for the password for the database server. Okay, I'll enter the password, hit enter, and we're good to go. So now, let me go back to the database server, and now I'll ls that SSH folder. And as you can see there, the authorized key file is there. So let's go ahead and invite that. And as you can see, this is the RSA public key for root as CentOS-1.lab.aha.local, which is our Linux client. Excellent. To prove that we can access the database server without a password, let's go ahead and SSH again. Give it a second here. Excellent. And as you can see, we SSH into the database server from a Linux client without using or issuing the SSH password. Okay, so this Vid-Blog was pretty straightforward, don't you think? You can visit www.AhaliBlogger.tech for more blogs on certification, network services, in the news, and other related IT topics, and much, much more. I hope you found this Vid-Blog on no password SSH no problem to be insightful and useful. And I'd like to thank you for viewing.